Well, this offseason, the Jazz have already picked up 8 first-round draft picks in trades. It's kind of hard to keep up with it all, so let us lay it all out for you. Next year, the Jazz have their own first-round pick, a pick from the Nets they got in the Royce O'Neal trade, and then a pick from Minnesota in the Rudy Gobert trade. In 2025, the Jazz have their own pick, the first from Cleveland in the Donovan trade, and another one from the T-Wolves. In 2026, they have pick swaps with Minnesota and Cleveland. So the Jazz have their choice here. They'll take the best of these 3 picks. In 2027, the Jazz have their own pick, an unprotected pick from Minnesota and an unprotected pick from Cleveland. Then in 2028, another pick swap. The Jazz will either keep their own or swap it with the Cavs' first-round pick. And then in 2029, their own pick, an unprotected pick from the Cavs, and a top 5 protected pick from Minnesota.
That is quite a stash. The Jazz got more than picks in this Donovan Mitchell trade, though. They received 3 players with tremendous value. Let's take a deeper dive on these 3 players. We'll start with Collin Sexton, who agreed to a sign-and-trade extension that will pay him $72 million for the next 4 years with the Jazz. He was the 8th pick in the 2018 NBA draft. He can light it up. A career 20 points per game scorer. He averaged 24 points per game in 2020-21, his last full season. Very athletic, can create his own shot, and gets to the foul line. Also a very good defender. Last year, he only played 11 games until an injury caused him to miss the rest of the season. If he returns to form, he could be a key piece in the Jazz future. Lauri Markkanen was the 7th overall pick in the 2017 NBA draft out of Arizona. He spent his first 4 years with the Bulls before being traded to the Cavaliers before last season. He has 3 years left on a 4-year, $67 million contract. He'll play the 4 position with the Jazz. He averages 15 points per game and stretches the floor with 36% shooting from 3. The Jazz also get a national champion in the deal. Ochai Agbaji was the 14th pick in the 2022 draft after a 4-year career at Kansas that ended with a national championship. He'll be the highest drafted rookie for the Jazz since Donovan in 2017. A 6'5" wing, a good shooter and defender, he joins Walker Kessler as 2022 NBA draft picks on the Jazz roster.